Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicely weighted ball. That's a good ball out wide. And he was quick to react. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Batistuta. He's on it. Can he get away? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Eto'o. Now it's Forlan. Forlan! Eto'o.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Batistuta. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Now that's well seen too. Could be danger here. Played out to the right. And this is Shevchenko. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
And this is Cruyff. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Baresi. Looking for the run. That has been slung wide. Crosses it in. And he's taking no chances there. Cruyff. That's a nicely shaped ball. Great ball, and the shot! Here's a chance! And that is high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And he's let fly! And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Batistuta. Cruyff does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's running through. Big chance! And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a quick ball upfield. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Cruyff.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pinches it off him. Maradona. Batistuta. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. It's a searching pass. Howson gets across to intercept that. And this is Shevchenko. He's found a way through.
Borussia Dortmund couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Cruyff.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Batistuta. Over to the left. Vieira. Now it's Shevchenko. Gets a good foot in there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Borussia Dortmund leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Neto knocks it into space. Looking for a runner. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Serginho. Tries a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Some resolute defending there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Goes looking wide. Serginho looking to get on the end of this. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Milan have it back and can go again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great vision. Borussia Dortmund are still that goal to the good. And he's been shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Cruyff. Spread it left. Koundé cuts it out. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Forlan. He shifted it to the flank. Guardiola.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Forlan unable to make it happen for all. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Numero 19.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Il numero 14. Il numero 15.
Zanetti has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Cruyff. And he's straight offside. Cruyff looking to play him in. Oh, good take in a good area. Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Shevchenko. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread out to the left. Chance, surely! Corner number 3 coming up. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. It's a sharp pass. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Cruyff, and it's Shevchenko.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. He won't be happy with that one. Probing pass. Azar. That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior concedes a free kick for that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Shevchenko. Vieira with a definite foul there.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
And
recupero.
Chet pulls off a sensational save. And this is Azar. Can he finish? Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he spark a counter here? And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Now it's Cruyff. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Fernando Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Cruyff, and he's had it nicked away. Van Nistelrooy. Neymar. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And here's Mbappe. Guardiola.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Eto'o. Threads one in. Ah, that's a fine interception. And here's Torres. And he's had a hit. Decent enough try.
Fernando Torres really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now it's Cruyff. Vieira.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Guardiola. Now it's Torres. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Has a look and plays it forward. Alexander-Arnold. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now that looks a decent ball. Torres! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe is flagged offside. Guardiola. And that has left him in a heap. Raul. Neymar. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, they've got it again. The referee's awarded a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Guardiola! That was travelling. Time and again they are repelled. Fernando Torres. He's in a great position here. Raul. Borussia Dortmund looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Torres. Batistuta. Neymar. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And it's been played through. Shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And just like that, he hits 50. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of complete control. He's having a go!
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Eto'o is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. He's trying to hit the front line here. And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Oh, important interception. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Borussia Dortmund are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las jugadas más destacadas de la primera parte.
And we're off again. Eto'o. Neymar. Raul. Madrid finding their passes. That has been cut short. Guardiola. Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Looks a good ball through. Cruyff. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Eto'o. Van Nistelrooy. The message is clear. None shall pass. Neymar. Oh, red. Nice interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Batistuta. And he skips past his... Mbappe! No, he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And this is Torres. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And here's Mbappe. Guardiola. Cruyff. Oh, super find. And he's got the beating of his man. And he shoots! Off the post! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Torres! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that could well leave a mark. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Eto'o. Chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Corner number 2 then. He's got full. He's scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. It's roll! Oh, terrific save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Neymar plays it short. That is good alertness. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vieira. Guardiola. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neymar.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And this is Cruyff. Now it's Torres. Now that's well seen too. Oh, can he get onto this? Chance here to counter. 75 minutes played. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Eto'o. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Cruyff. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Eto'o. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Neymar. Batistuta! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Madrid have their second corner now. Neymar goes short. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Crosses it in. Van Dijk with the clearance. Played it again. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Guardiola engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through, and can he finish? It's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here. That'll be a throw-in. Baresi. 4 extra minutes added on. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. And this is Torres. And it's Van Nistelrooy. That's been cut out, well played. And we're done. Borussia Dortmund pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Eto claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man...
Cruyff! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Barcelona are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And no, he's seen through all of that. Looking to play him in. Chance, surely! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to kick off. The
match.
excitement already
Borussia
palpable.
Dortmund against Ukraine.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Marcus Rashford, is a player, Peter, who was always destined for greatness. And I feel he's well on his way to fulfilling that. He's deadly, whether playing through the middle or from the left-hand side. But I noticed he can now develop the play from deep also. And that's a new and exciting side to his game.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's Eto'o. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cisco! Goal, Ukraine! There is the breakthrough!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gordon. Zanetti. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Ukraine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Forlan. Adams gets a foot in here.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Cruyff. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Baresi cuts out the pass. And here's Cruyff. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Rashford.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Thinks about the shot. In it comes. Czech claims it without any fuss. Hernandez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking to play him in. Now, can he... He's having a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Ukraine clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Cruyff, and this is Eto'o. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Guardiola. And it's Camavinga. Messi. Moved on forwards. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Plays it across. Camavinga. And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez. And he's had it nicked away. Hernandez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Villa. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Hernandez. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Cruyff. Andrick. That pass has been well intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Out to the right. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That is good alertness. And this is Cruyff. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
Ukraine get the second half going. He won't be happy with that one. Guardiola. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Gets a good foot in there. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Let's a look and place it forward. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.